Hi friends, good morning and welcome to this minute reflection with Father Augustine on the 5th Sunday of Lent. On this 5th Sunday of Lent, one thing is significant in every Catholic church today. We no longer see the crosses like we used to, and the holy images, they are all covered now with purple cloths or linens, signifying that Jesus has now moved to the remote places. And according to the Gospel of John, going forward, we would now see that Jesus would not be coming out so much in the open. He's not to be seen in Jerusalem until the Palm Sunday, when he enters Jerusalem triumphantly to go and undertake this task of suffering and dying for human salvation. Today in the Gospel, we see three different characters. The scribes and Pharisees are on the one hand a character, this woman caught in the very act of adultery, and then Jesus Christ, whom they seek to entrap. They have listened to Jesus all the while, and the intensity with which they search for him, the intensity with which they seek to crucify him, to entrap him by his words and or actions and inactions, would be the bane of the whole situation today. So the scribes and Pharisees bring this woman to ask Jesus, a preacher of love, one who is all about mercy and compassion, well, what's to be done with this woman who has been caught in this very act of adultery? Jesus knows their intent, because one thing that characterizes the scribes and Pharisees is their high-handedness, their self-righteousness, and well, much like many of us, whenever we are out to destroy someone, we'd go extra mile to use any and every available means to us. This woman is not just an end in herself, she is but a means to an end, and the end would be to entrap Jesus, to see whether this preacher of love will either condemn this woman, and then they would say, oh, he even condemned this woman after preaching mercy and compassion, or whether he would say, oh, let her go, set her free, and then they would now begin, oh, he demeans the traditions of the elders, he means that the commandment of Moses is null and void. Well, Jesus knows their intent. Sometimes we go about spreading calumny, spreading hatred, gossip and backbiting, all because we want the downfall